I made over $675,000 with copywriting. Here's what I would do if I was to start over again. But first, why should you listen to me? Okay, here's one of my seven-figure copywriting clients. This is the Klaviyo account. You can see the emails here that I wrote for them. This email generated 3,600, 9,000, 4,000, 7,000, 11,000. This December, we did $475,000 total with 90,000 from email alone. $90,000 generated from copywriting in 1 month. This is my bank statement, recent bank statement, $10,000, 11,000 right there. And here are some of my 750 students that I've also helped build up their businesses, land the first clients. Some of them get to full-time in just a few months. So the thing is, like, if you were to start over in 2026, like, what would I do? I'll just tell you what I would do, right? I'm not going to hold anything back. This is the exact step-by-step game plan. If you're a new copywriter and you're looking to build an online business, if you want to make money from home, from your laptop, travel the world, quit your dead-end job, then in this video, I'm going to walk through what I would do. Somebody who's already making 10K a month and has done this for years. What I would do if I started over from scratch in 2026. Let's go. Number one, I would start writing every day, believe it or not. This is what I did first. When I first started, I wouldn't change a thing. The very first thing I started when I was new is I just, every morning before my 12-hour day job, before I'd go off to work, I just woke up a little bit earlier, slammed some coffee, opened up a Google Doc on my laptop, and I just wrote. I didn't try to write copy. I didn't try to think about what I was writing. I just knew that I needed to develop my actual writing skills and get those up to speed. I was 25 years old when I started writing copy. I didn't write anything out of high school for years, like 7 years. I didn't write at all. I'm not a lifelong writer, right? I don't have a writing background. I'm not a journalist. I don't have a degree. I went to college for 2 months and dropped out. I'm not a writer. So I knew, I was like, okay, I got to build some writing skills. So I would do this every day. I'd open up a Google Doc and I would set a timer for 30 or 60 minutes before my day job every single day. And I would just write, and I would just set a timer, and I would just make sure to get the word count in. Just think about this like going to the gym, getting your reps in. Just get your general writing in. Write about anything. It doesn't matter what you write about. It just matters that you write. That's what I would do step one. Step two, I would invest in my education. Copywriting isn't just writing. Writing is the first part of the equation. The other part of the equation is sales and consumer psychology. And so if I was going to start over from scratch and I had no idea what copywriting was, I'd first start building my writing skills, and then I'd start building my sales and marketing skills. How? By investing in my copywriting education. So I get the books. See these books here? You can see a couple of them here. There it is. Cash Advertising, Adweek Copywriting Handbook, Ogilvy on Advertising. These are copywriting books. And this is what I did from the start, and I would do the same thing over again, right? So you can learn from people like me online and how to write copy in 2025, 2026 and beyond, digital copywriters and stuff like that. But like, you need to also learn from the legends who have sold hundreds of millions, some of these guys billions, right? Gary Halbert, the GOAT, he sold $1 billion as a copywriter. David Ogilvy, he sold in the hundreds of millions, close to $1 billion. And so you need to learn from people who have like far succeeded above where you want to go, right? If you want to get good at anything in life, go look at who is successful in the area you want to get successful in and just copy them. Listen to the things they have to say and follow their lead. It's very simple. So get these books: Adweek Copywriting Handbook, Cash Advertising, Scientific Advertising, Ogilvy on Advertising, Boron Letters. And then to take to the next level, get courses and coaching. Go invest in your education. Go learn hands-on from like modern digital copywriting. These guys will teach you the fundamentals, and a lot of it's like writing direct mail and stuff like that. But I would want to learn like modern copywriting too, and like how to leverage AI, right, in 2026. That stuff you're not going to learn from these guys. How to actually write emails, like specifically. These guys don't necessarily teach email copywriting, or like how to write, modern copywriting within software and stuff like that. And Facebook ads, like you're not going to learn those specific tactics in those books. So this is where I'd want to also take courses and invest in coaching in order to up my skills. I invested $5,000 into my copywriting education in the first year alone. So year one, I took $5,000 of my savings, of my hard-earned cash that I worked my day job, and I bought all the books. I bought so many courses. Coaching wasn't really a big thing back then. I wish it was, but it just wasn't like communities and coaching wasn't a thing in 2019 when I first started. But I would 100% do that again, and I would have invested way more money. And to date, I've invested close to $35,000 into my copywriting education over the years, right? Courses, coaching programs, getting mentored by other successful copywriters who are more successful than me, and all of that knowledge distilled, like none of it has gone to waste. I've had obviously dumb courses that I've taken that I was like, that wasn't really worth the money. But like, oftentimes when I've invested in like a course or coaching and stuff like that, it has very quickly given me a return and has given me like substantial returns in the long run. Like over and over and over again, I'm getting paid over and over again for the investment that I made into my education, into my knowledge, into these skills. Like you need to learn this. This is a tangible skill. Copywriting is a skill, just like riding a bike, just like throwing a baseball, just like, learning how to use chopsticks for the first time and eat sushi. Like though it's a skill. So in order to get good at a skill, you need to learn from those who are good at the skill. So that's what I would do. I would invest even more money into my education and just crush it. And I would treat this, and I did treat this. I treated it like it was university when I started. I was that disciplined with it. I worked a 12-hour day job, but I still made it work. I just woke up early and started writing. And on the way to work, I'd listen to courses and podcasts and audiobooks to learn even more. After work, I'd be going through courses. So like I was constantly educating myself as a beginner. I would do the same thing today. This is the fastest way to get good, is to actually invest your time. And when you have whatever money you can invest. You're just going to move quicker than most people. Next thing I would do is not only would I read the copywriting books of guys who've sold millions and some of them billions, I'm also going to start studying high-performing copy. Now think about this. Think about Kobe Bryant. When Kobe Bryant was on the come up and he was like, a teenager, 10-year-old kid, what do you think he did to get good as a basketball player? I guarantee you he was studying Michael Jordan like crazy and watching game tape and watching how he shot a free throw and watching how he dribbled and watched how he would like do everything, right? The best, if you want to be the best at something, you look at those who are doing it well and you study it. You study their work. So what I would do next is I would start studying proven high-performing copy that has like generated millions of results, right? How the heck can you know whose copy made money? Well, go check out swipe files. I'll link to a swipe file below, my free $2 billion swipe file. I have 73 classic sales letters and ads. So like OG ads from like a lot of these legends and stuff like that. Guys who have printed like tens, hundreds of millions of dollars. There's one sales letter in this swipe file that generated $2 billion in sales by the Wall Street Journal. So check it out, the link below. I would study it. So what does that mean, study? Like literally read it out loud, but I would also start hand copying it. So like take the exact words on a successful sales letter or ad. So a piece of copy that somebody wrote and sold a ton of stuff with it, and literally take it, put it on your laptop, bring it up on the screen. So use my swipe file, which is free. It's my personal collection of swipe files, 73 in there. Put it up on the screen, get a piece of paper and a pen, and literally write it out word for word. Like don't try to change it, don't adjust it, write it out. You will automatically start learning copy. You're gonna see frameworks, you're gonna see patterns, you're gonna see how they're hooking people, you're seeing like how they're using social proof and call to actions, different copy elements. It is automatic learning. And then so like that's passive, but I would then look at the sales letter and try to look at it. Like, why did this headline work? Why did this intro work? Why did this storytelling work? Where's the call to action? Where's the urgency, scarcity, guarantee, all the elements that make a really good piece of copy? And like, where's the benefits? Where's the emotional drivers? And I would just I would just analyze it. And how would I analyze it? I'd analyze it based on the knowledge I'm gaining from here. And I'd apply by looking at the copy, right? I did this every day. I would do this every day. And I did do this every day when I was new. So I'd do the same thing today, except for I would pick a lane and own it. Listen, copywriting is very broad. There are so many types of copy. You can write Facebook ads, TikTok scripts, YouTube video scripts, like emails, sales pages, social media copy. You could even say blog posts, commercials, VSLs. Like there are so many different types of copy. You can even go case studies, white papers, like brochures, KFC's menu when you walk in the door. Copy is very broad. Copywriting, there are so many types of copy. I would not try to be a master at all of them. I would just get good at one. I would pick one to start with and get really good at it. Like really, really good. So what would I recommend to start with? Because there's lots. This is my recommendation. Pick the one where the money is. Pick the one where it's easiest to get paid the most, where your ROI is the best. What does that mean? Go after ads, sales pages, or emails. If you're unsure where to start with one of those three. Why? Because those things, when you write that copy, it can quickly convert. It can quickly take someone to a checkout page to swipe their credit card, which means if you can generate quick results with your copy and generate revenue for a business owner, they will see the ROI of the investment in you hiring a copywriter very quickly. So they'll keep paying you. So what I found is emails, ads, and sales pages are like the three main things you can go after. But you can go after whatever. I've spent a lot of time actually writing blog posts as well, which is more so content. You could become a Twitter ghostwriter. You could become a YouTube scriptwriter. There are endless ways to write copy, but just pick one and then own it. Like write that copy every day. So that is your specialty. And then niche. I want you to pick one niche. I would pick a niche. And I would just write that type of copy. So what I mean by that is let's just say if I was starting over, I would do emails for business opportunity just because it's fun. I just really like it. So I would every day write in my specialty, which is emails, and I would write in my niche, which is business opportunity, make money online space. Like it's just fun to me. I love the thought of like helping someone launch a business and grow and make money and quit their job and stuff. I think it's so fun to write and give people that transformation. So I would start over again and do that. I would go after probably course creators, coaches, people who like help people start businesses and grow businesses, and I would write their emails. So I would ignore everything else. I would ignore ads. I would ignore sales pages. I would ignore any other topic, real estate, finance, fitness, nothing. I would just write emails in the business opportunity space every day. So for my copy practice, I'm just going to write emails for BizOp every single day. And that's it. That's me, my specialty. So I'm going to practice that over and over and over again and get really good, get hyper focused in one small area, which means I will start dominating in that if you spend enough time doing that. Step 5, I might actually start like not just making up copy samples in my head and just writing them out. I'm going to now start looking for people. So I'm going to start finding those, people who have courses on teaching people how to make money and business opportunity stuff. I'm going to go to Instagram. I'm going to type in business coach. I'm going to type in maybe Amazon FBA, personal branding, like freelance copywriting coach, like basically me. Other people who teach people how to make money online and stuff. E-com guys, people who teach people how to do these things. And I'm going to go find those guys on Instagram. I'm going to go sign up to their email lists. I'm going to go look at their welcome emails and the emails that they start sending. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go and rewrite their emails. And I'm going to make them better, applying the copywriting principles I'm learning from the books and the courses and the coaching. And I'm going to make better copy than them. And I'm going to start practicing that. I'm going to look at real tangible stuff. And I'm also simultaneously not just going to study the OG sales letters. I'm going to start studying the top dogs in the space. I'm going to start looking at the top info guys, right? So I'd be looking at the top info guys, specifically in BizOp, sign up to all their email lists and create a swipe file where I study that and practice that. Study this and practice this. And then it's pretty simple what I'm going to do next. I'm going to send it to them. I'm going to go look at the guys who are in the info space doing business opportunity. I'm going to sign up to their email list. I'm going to rewrite their emails. And when my emails are good enough, I'm going to start sending those guys the new emails. I'm going to start putting my work. You have to generate proof in order to build your business up to start landing clients. So this is where I'm going to start transitioning from just building my skill to actually getting my skill in front of business owners and making money with the skill. I'm going to send it to them. And no, I'm not going to pitch them. I'm not going to hard sell them. I'm not going to say, hey, I'll write copy for you. Hey, bro, do you need emails? Like, hey, if I get 2-3x your revenue, want to talk? None of that stuff. Nobody's going to listen to you if you don't have proof. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to force proof into people's lives. So I'm going to force my way into people's businesses by giving them helpful copywriting tips and samples. So I'm going to rewrite people's emails, and I'm actually going to go on top of writing them a new email. I'm going to also write down a bunch of tips to improve their copywriting. So I'm going to tell them, hey, you should fix your emails by doing this, 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 change your sign-up form, put it above the fold, do a better incentive, do a lead bank instead. Your subject line should be saying this, your preview text should be saying this, your email itself, you need more benefits, one call to action, not 5, all these things. And I'm going to tell them, hey, I looked at your stuff. I wrote down an audit. I did a copy audit on your emails. Here's what I found. Here's what my recommendations are to improve it, to help you get more conversions. And by the way, here's your first email for free. Just want to help you out, brother. Here you go. God bless you. Boom. And I didn't once ask for anything, and I didn't pitch. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start doing that every single day, one per day. This is called the sniper bomb. I'm going to send one of those every single day to a new prospect. And then simultaneously, while doing that, while practicing my niche specialty skills, here's where I'm going to slightly pivot, right? We have the online stuff, but there's also offline opportunity simultaneously while I'm writing a specialized niched email every single day online. I'm also going to go get my first client offline for free. So what am I going to do? I'm going to close down my laptop and I'm going to go pitch friends, family, local business owners, like people who are in your area, right? This is hot outreach. People who already know you, like you, trust you, or at least you can generate a lot more trust quickly face-to-face with a local business than online with an internet stranger. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go do the same thing for them. I'm going to go look at their businesses. So any friends, family, coworkers, you all have them. You have neighbors, people you know who have businesses. It doesn't matter if it's a roofing business, one-person show, or a lady who has a nail salon. There's tons of people who have businesses. So I'm going to go and help them. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to look at their website, their emails, whatever. I'm okay at this point to be a bit more broad and look at more than just emails. And it's okay if they're not in my exact niche, business opportunity. I'm still going to go after them because I need to generate proof and get experience and get a case study and a testimonial. So simultaneously, while still practicing emails every day online, I'm going to go and start pitching people offline, and not just pitching them, actually helping them. I'm going to write them an audit for their business, a free copy audit, and a free sample. I'm going to say, hey, do you want some help with this? And see. And you know what? You might even get paid right away. But worst case scenario, just do it for free. Just get the testimonial, get the case study, get the result ideally that your copy starts generating revenue, and get the experience, because that's going to give you so much confidence and it's going to give you way more proof going back online. And then what I'm going to do next, I'm going to turn that client into a case study. So the offline client, now I have a result. So I have a result from the work I did. I generated revenue. I have a new copy sample that's live, a published portfolio piece, and I have a testimonial, a video testimonial saying, hey, so-and-so, Brandon did such a great job, blah, blah, like you should definitely hire him for your copy. Then what am I going to do with that case study? I'm going to go back online, those people who I'm sending those audits and samples to, and I'm going to get a paid client. Now, I may have gotten a paid client already with those online. I may have gotten a free client. But once you have a case study of results, that is where you're going to start landing $1,000 plus contracts and retainers every month. That is what's required. That kind of proof, okay? The more proof you have, the more money you can demand. It's as simple as that. This is business, baby. Generate proof. That's your number one mission when you're a new copywriter, is like, don't go for the money, go for the proof, because the proof will bring the money. That's it. Okay, I'm going to say that again. Don't go for the money. Be patient. Go for the proof. The proof will give you the money. I guarantee it. Right? Then you're going to go land your first paid client online. Those guys in the email biz ops space, get that $1,000 a month contract and retainer because you've already done something for somebody offline, friends, family, coworker, which was an easy client to land. And now you got proof, you have the case study, you landed client number one, and now what? Just rinse and repeat until you're at 10K a month. Take your online client, generate them results, actually do good work for them, get them revenue. Like, write good copy, study the stuff, apply it. You've been implementing, you've been practicing, you've been doing your craft, you've been studying your specialty niche. I'm going to do this. I'm going to rinse and repeat until I'm at 10K a month. That's it. I'm going to go serve that client, build another case study number two. Then I'm going to go back into the DMs, go give more free audits and samples to new people in the biz ops space for emails, go sign up for the email list, go write them a new email, go write them an audit. Then I'm going to show them my case study number one, case study number two, showing, hey, I helped this business generate this much revenue with my copy. Would you like the same thing? If so, let's hop on a call. And then the snowball just keeps rolling. And guess what? You don't need 20 clients, and it doesn't need to take 12 to 24 months to happen. You just need 3 to 5 clients at $1,000 to $3,000 a month each. And guess what? Then you're making 5 to 10K a month. And from there, it's just a matter of scaling, raising your rates, renegotiating, like getting people on retainers, upping your rates, like building new packages. And that's that. And then you're at 10K a month. This isn't far, and it's not like you just need a few. You just need a few. It's just too many people go for the money too quick without proof. Then they wonder why 6 months, 12 months has gone by, and you're like, oh, why am I not making 10K a month as a copywriter? I'm only making $500 if that. It's because you need to generate proof, get good at the skill, then get that skill in front of people as fast as humanly possible. That's how you do it. scale to 10K a month. And after that, once you get 3 to 5 clients on retainers for 1 to 3K a month, it's simple. Do whatever you want. You won the game. You won the business game. You won the online game. You won the freelance copywriting game. You got an internet business. You got the Wi-Fi money. You can quit your dead-end job. You can work and play and live anywhere in the world. You can live in America. You can live in Canada, where I'm from. You can go to Europe, Thailand, Bali, Hawaii, Mexico, wherever your dream country is. Australia. I don't know why I just said Australia like that. You can go wherever. You can live wherever. You can live the digital nomad life if you want, or not. You just stay at home where you live, but just make really good money and like do whatever you want. And at this point, like if you want to scale, make even more money, build an agency, get 20, 50K a month, be my guest. It's up to you. You have the choice, right? Or do you want to scale back to just working a few hours a day? Keep making 10K a month and then just like keep building your business, keeping clients long-term, raising your rates and like scaling back your time to have more of a freedom business. This is more my style and what I want to do. So that's what I did. Or do you want to build a new business completely? Like maybe you don't want to be a copywriting agency or marketing agency. Maybe you don't want to scale back with 4 hours a day. Maybe you want to like launch your own business. Like when I say your own business, freelance copywriting is a business, but like maybe you want to launch business 2.0, maybe your own e-commerce company, maybe your own course or coaching company, maybe something else entirely, maybe a software like vibe coding. Do it like you make the rules. Like maybe you just want to spend your time helping people and just giving things away for free and serving your community. Like maybe you want to have a family, go get married, have babies. Like you do whatever you want. Travel the world, retire your family, go after your dreams. That's it. This is what copywriting can give for you if you actually commit to it. And this is the exact step-by-step that I would take to start over. If I were to start over to get a 10K a month again, this is what I would do. This is the exact plan that I would follow, and it would happen. Why? How do I know that? Because I've done it. And I've helped, again, 750 people, 750 new copywriters get started from scratch as well, build their business up, many of them landing like $3,700 clients within a month and a half, $1,000 clients, 6K, 1,500. Like this stuff isn't rocket science. You don't need a degree for this. You don't need to have a writing background. I'm not a lifelong writer. You don't need to have some huge business experience. You can get started today and follow this step-by-step plan. And I guarantee you, if you actually put in the work a little bit every day, like, and you don't just dick around, play video games, watch Netflix, and go party with the boys, but you actually are consistent and doing just a little bit every day, learning, writing, reading the books, investing in your education, and like applying this, you're gonna crush it. Like there's no doubt about that. So just look at these smiley faces. Look at these guys. Like this could be you too. So if you want even more help, I'm gonna put up another video up above. So I'm gonna teach you how to actually practice copywriting, like how to actually write. And then if you want paid help, if you want to move faster and get to 5, 10K a month fast, click the link below in the description and I got some paid help for you too. Thanks a lot.